Hi, my name is Thomas Kim. Today I'm going to explain two hard to fix issues while using Bison and Flex with Visual Studio. These things are not actually documented in Bison or Flex manual, but I got these questions quite a lot by my YouTube subscribers. So I want to address two hard to fix issues while using Bison and Flex with Visual Studio. The first error is something like this. Error MSB6006 command exe exited with code 1. This is code 1. So this error, if you have this kind of error message, you have to make some changes to your options in Visual Studio. I will detail it. I will show it in this video. See, this is my YouTube video. I made it pretty while ago, 2014, about three or 4 years ago. This is my old videos, and I appreciate. I thank you to Somnas Guja, and I answer his questions, his issues, and I appreciate him. Thank you very much, Somnas Guja. You helped me a lot to understand about Bison and Flex. So if you have questions, issues while using Bison and Flex, please leave comments in my YouTube video, like Somnas Guja. So this is my old series of video. Instead of this is the new one, new series of videos. Here I put a lot of new series of videos about Bison and Flex on Windows platform. I recommend you watch this series of videos instead of the old ones. This is the old ones. This is the new series. Also, you can visit my website here. You can visit my website here, and you can get complete list of my YouTube videos about Bison and Flex. Also, in this video, you can download the source code, sample source code here, and you can try it. You can download the sample source code here. These are the old ones I prepared long ago. It is downloading, and you can try the sample source code while watching my old videos. Instead, I highly recommend you watch my new series of videos about Bison and Flex. In this site, you can download the sample source code as well. So let's get started. The first question, MSB6006 command exe exited with code 1. I will address this issue first. This is my all the sample code, and I will here I will use Somnas Guja's code, source code here, sample source code. I tried this code, but this code has actually no problems. So I will try it. I will show you the examples like this. I will add new items here, and I will name it my scanner. I will just say lexical scanner. I will just say scanner L. I created a new file scanner here. Now I copy and paste from Somnas Guja's code. Actually, this is my code, and he adopted it. And I copy, and I remove this text. And okay, then I save it. I saved. Then I make settings. This is the file. I make settings, properties, and it should be, try to select all, actually all configuration. Then I will say custom build, apply. Then here command line should be flex o. You can say like this: percent file name cpp identity. Enter. Then here file name cpp. Enter. Then apply. Okay. So okay. Now I will build it. Right click it. Compile. If you have this kind of a message, please go to tools option, then here project and solution settings, build and run. Please change it to from minimal to normal. It gives more error messages, and also you can show details, but actually we don't need details, just normal will be good enough. Then try it again. It will give better messages, longer, more detailed messages we will have. Now what's the problem? This code is actually correct. This is my code, my own code. I will compile it. My code compiles successfully, but this code from Somnas Guja doesn't work. So I will compare side by side. This is my own code, and this is Somnas Guja's code. If I compared every line, and they are actually exactly the same. These two files are actually exactly the same, but it works. But in case of lexer.l compile, it compiles successfully. But if I try this file compile, it gives error messages like this. This is the error message. So I wondered why my work. This is exactly the same code. This is my own code. Now I copy it. I copy all code and paste all code. So I save it again. I saved it. Now I compile it again. See, this is the same code. These two codes are actually the same, but this lexer.l compiled successfully, but this scanner.l fails to compile. It failed, right? One failed, and in this case, one succeed. So there is some problems here. It's hard to find what's the problem. See, this is my own code. This is new files, but it failed. Exactly the same code and exactly the same settings. Then there is one big difference. Okay, now click this, click L file, and click this file. Select this file. Go to file. See, save as. Select this, save with encoding. Then yes, if you find encoding is Korean Codepage 949. I'm using Korean Windows platform. My encoding is Korean Codepage 949. Okay. Now I will select this file and go here. Save again. Save with encoding. This is Unicode signature Codepage, something like this. So the only difference, these two files, the contents of two files are exactly the same. The only difference is that this file is saved using Codepage. This file, lexer.l Codepage is. This file's Codepage is Korean Codepage 949. and this file's code page is Unicode. It's Unicode, okay? So this file is UTF-8 signature Unicode page. So that is the problem, okay? This is the problem. So I will change it to Korean code page or Windows code page, Windows platform. So I select this code page with something like this. For example, in your case, we can select Western European, or because my system is Korean Windows platform, I selected it. Okay. Now I changed the code page, right? So it should work. Right click, compile. Now it compiles because I changed the code page. Okay. So in some case, I will check it once again. This is Korean code page. Okay, if I change it to, okay, sorry. I will show, before, there is one thing you should change while working with this. I forgot to change it on my case. Go to document. You should disable if you cannot save as Unicode code page. In your code page, save document as code page as Unicode when data cannot be saved in code page. Okay, you have to disable it in some case. For example, I will try once again. I will create another one. Understanding this concept is important, so I will show one more. My scanner L here, and I will save it. I will copy the code once again. I copied, pasted here. I remove them, unnecessary text. Now I save it. This is my scanner L file, right? Right click, make settings, custom build tool, apply. Here again, Flex O, file name CPP, identity here, file name CPP. Okay, apply, save. Now I compile it. It failed. Okay, it failed. Now I will change it to something else, like this. Instead of this Unicode, I will change it to some other code like Western European. Save it. Now I compile. It failed. Well, I changed it to Western Unicode, right? I will check it once again. Save. This is UTF-8 code signature. I will change it once again. Sure. Okay. Now I try again. It failed. Oh, what's the problem? Let's see. You have to understand this step. It's not changed actually. It's not changed. Say, I can change it to Korean Windows platform, for example, like this. Because I installed Korean Windows, it changes like this. Okay. Now I compile it. It failed. Why? It cannot why I cannot change it? I will show once again. Well, it hasn't changed. I will change it once again. Korean. I make changes. Compile. It failed. And I will check it once again. I'm sorry, but you have to understand this. No, it hasn't changed. Because this file contains some. I copied this text from YouTube, from Somna Guja's code. This file contains some characters that cannot be saved in ANSI text. So you have to save Bison info file, for example, parser.y, or syntax scanner YY parse, or Flex info file, or lexical scanner, lexer.l file as ANSI text. Okay, so I cannot change it. That's because you have to change this option, tools option, say environment document. You have to disable it. Save document as Unicode when data cannot be saved in Codepage. Okay, so you have to save files in Codepage. If you select this option, it cannot be saved as Codepage files because it contains some characters that cannot be represented as your Codepage. Now I go again. Okay, now I can change it to either Korean or on your Codepage, or Western European Windows Codepage in your case probably. Okay, then you should have this dialog box. In this case, some Unicode character in this file cannot be saved in current Codepage. Okay, you have to read that. Do you want to resave this file as Unicode in order to maintain? No, it should be saved not as Unicode. Okay, this file, lexer file and the Bison file should not be saved as Unicode. So you have to say no. You have to click no. Okay, now it is saved. Now I will compile it. Let's see what's the problem. Let's try again. It's saved as Western. Now I will change it to my Codepage then. No, I saved in Korean Codepage. Let's try. Oh, I made a typo here. I will change it. I made typo. It is not this. Flex. Okay. I compile it. Shit. Unrecognized row. Here 30. This is unrecognized row. What is the problem? I will copy this. This text should work. Oh, it's working. It has some problems here. I deleted. Okay, I will copy it again. I will try once again. I will copy from this text here, from that copy and paste I save it. No. You should have to select no here. Now build it. Failed. It says 29. This character is causing problem. This is not ANSI tag character. I delete it and enter again. Okay, save it. No. Then let's try build. What's the error? It has some hidden characters that cannot be represented as Unicode, I guess. So I delete it, enter, okay. It still has some characters that cannot be represented as Unicode. It still has some code that's not and that cannot be represented as ANSI code. Let's try it. Yes, it has character problems somewhere. In some part of this code there is character problems. I will copy it to I will open search notepad. I open notepad and I save them. Save as text ANSI. Okay, text ANSI. Then I will say desktop scanner. I save this text as text ANSI text. Now I open it. So this is ANSI text now. Here some error. So it should be removed. Also, let's see. Now copy. I copied the text again. Now compile. Here it still is causing problem. I will check once again. This is Korean Codepage, okay. What is causing the problem? This is actually not error. Now it succeeds. Some characters, now it succeeded. Some characters are hidden. Unicode character is not handled properly. So I hope you understand. You know. So when you are building, when you are developing Lex and Bison software, you have to unselect this option. You have to unselect this option. And you have to save this file in your language code page. For example, if you try it, it should be your language code page, or it should not be Unicode. I can save it as Western ISO, for example. Save it. I build it again. It succeeds. If I double check it, this is Western European. So it might be a little bit complicated, but I hope you understand. You have to save file with Codepage, not in Unicode, for Bison and Flex info files. Thank you for watching.